What do you do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with a new video. Today we're gonna talk about super cop. What is a super cop? And I'm gonna tell you the experience I had with this one individual at High Desert State Prison, the prison that got sued because it was racist. Right? If you don't know about this, there was a lawsuit that happened in 2012, and because of that, the whole prison ended up changing. A lot of people got fired and stuff like that. So there's different type of cops, like there's different types of inmates, right? uh the more extreme ones are the gangster ones and the super cops. I mean, the gangster cop is the one who's gonna give you your ass whooping, according to me. That's the name I give them. And the super cop is that cop that is by the book but takes it to the extreme, you know what I mean? So the only place I'd never came across a super cop was in Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley was more chill. At least that yard was more chill, relaxed, whatever. But this is the story of High Desert, right? And where we had this cop. It was our second watch in 4 block BR. Uh, and I believe his name was Cohan. Something around those lines. Cohan, I believe. Can't even remember his name, man. That's how much I hated him. And the reason I didn't like this individual, and many people didn't like this individual, is because he took his job to the extreme. And he was very disrespectful, man. Me, I was lucky enough that I didn't get a run-in with him. But a lot of people did. So this guy, right, in the mornings we'll walk to breakfast. So according to the Title 15, they're supposed to search 3 cells, right, per day. That's within their job, what they're supposed to do. Not all the cops do it. Usually what they do, they just mess with the log, say, okay, I searched cell this, and that. That's it. They never do nothing. But this guy, he didn't used to search 3 cell. He'll be searching the whole tira, the whole tier. He go to every cell. First of all, he'll go in. If you had a blanket, right, they used to use, well, in every cell there's a privacy sheet, right? So when you're gonna use the restroom, you just close the sheet, use the restroom, your bird bath, or whatever, you know. So this guy used to go into the cells and rip those things out. Boom. I have never seen a cop who does this except him. And it was over petty stuff. Just because you see the line crossing across the cell, right? The sheet will be over there by the wall, all wrapped up, like put away. But this guy, because there was a line across the cell, he'll bring it down. And one time he got at us like that. Me and my celly, and we got at him once he was doing counting. Like, hey man, what's up with this? Like, can't you just let us know? Do you really have to rip it off or stuff like that? And he said, well, I don't like this. And I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna go locked up with this guy, or she's gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna be the better person. We don't have to be smart. Basically, if we're gonna get out of the cell, we have to put our shit away. There's can't be no line crossing the cells, and that's it. So he'll go to every cell and do this, right? Not only that, he try undo your mattress because he's looking for alcohol. Mess with your lockers, and when he used to cop people with alcohol, which it is a C offense. I mean, because there's different offenses right there. So a C offense would be it's 100. It carries 120 days off your good time. So that means if it's a C offense, you cannot get the time back. So basically, you just cop 4 more months that you're not gonna be able to get back if you get caught with alcohol. So this guy, right, going to the cell, look for alcohol. If he can't look for alcohol, he's gonna make your cell a straight mess. But when he used to come with alcohol, what he'll wait for the guy to come in, right? He'll come in, he'll go into the cell, and if he has sodas, because you know when you make alcohol in prison, you can make it with certain things, right? But especially in those level fours, the only thing you can mess with is the creamer. Strain the creamer, separate the sugar from the powder, or you can do it with cookies, which your alcohol is gonna be hella oily, greasy, and you don't want to drink that. And you make it with sodas. The soda that we used to use is the Orange Crush. That's the one that had the most alcohol. At that time, it had 50 grams per can. And a 12 pack was $6.60. It was $6.60. It was 55 cents per can. So this guy, if you had, let's say, one 12 pack, or even up to 10 12 packs in your cell, and you used to get caught with alcohol, those 12 packs will go to his office. Doesn't matter how many you have. That would have been your bad. So he'd take those cans, put them in his office, and drink the soda all day, every day in front of you. So people were like, hold on, man. What do you prefer? Getting 4 months added to your sentence if you're not maxed out? Or you just gonna give away $20 in sodas? So people were like, fuck it. I mean, he can drink all my sodas. At least I'm not getting the write-up. Maybe I'm not gonna go to C status. Because back then, if you went to C status, you had to send all your electronics home. They strip you out of your property if it was C status. C status meant if you got 2 write-ups back to back, you go to C status. And then if you get another one, it's I believe like a hard C or something like that. It was something around those lines. And nobody wants to go through that stuff because your property either is going to be donated or sent home. So that's one of the things that this guy used to do. Another thing he used to do, man, is when it comes down to property, people who are transpacking. According to Title 15, you're supposed to have a certain amount of property, right? And the only way they measure this, I think, is by a box. I don't know if it's a box 6x6 or 6x4. And what they do when they want to be super cops, they have to throw your property right there. That means when you have a lot of property, honestly. I mean, because there's people who have a gang of property and they have to put it on this box, right? So whatever fits in that box, you get to keep. The rest, you can't have it. If they want to be dicks to that point, right? Which I never seen nobody doing this except that individual. So this guy, right, used to put all your property in there. And basically, the thing he used to do, and this he was not allowed to do, is he used to throw your legal work in there. According to the Title 15, man, when it comes down to measuring property, your legal paperwork can't get measured because you can have files of paperwork. You know, you can have boxes, like 3 boxes of paperwork plus your property. So this guy used to actually put the paperwork and the property in this box, and people were trying to argue with him, say, "Hey man, what are you doing? What's up?" And he wasn't having it. He said, "Nope, this is what the Title 15 says. This is what you're going to do. So pick your poison. Either you're going to pick and choose what property you want to keep, or I'm going to do it for you." And a lot of people were losing their property, man, because this guy wanted to be a dick. And I never seen this shit before, but that was messed up, man. He'll go through everything in your property, like to the point, which they supposed to do it, right? But he will just break your boxes, your CD boxes, because sometimes those CD boxes used to come through, right? Because you don't supposed to have those CD cases. I mean, those CD cases, right? You don't supposed to have on the level 4 because you can melt it and make your stuff, right? But this guy used to go through everything, man. It got so worse that sometimes the people who were having or cooking alcohol in their cells, they'll refuse to go to breakfast. They'll stay home. And the only way that people used to play this is by acting. When he was doing a cell searches, they were acting like they were using the restroom. That's the only way, man. Because if not, if you just right there watching TV, he's gonna tell you, "Hey, man, take it out." So if he wants, if you're taking a shit or acting like you're taking a shit, he opens the door and says, "Hey, man, fucking step out." Say, "Man, I'm taking a shit. What are you doing? You can wait for me all you want right there, and then you take your time." So what that means, if he was waiting on you, he was not gonna have enough time to search the rest of the cells. So either he just let it be and come back later, or be like, "I ain't tripping. I might end up hitting your cell one of these days." So that's how it was, man. That guy made her life super miserable. And like I said, it was not enough that we were already in prison, paying our due to society. But this individual kind of made her life stressful, you know? Because it's like, man, I'm still doing all this time. Plus, I have to deal with this individual who's coming in, destroying my house, can't even do nothing right here. And just being on your back, man, at all times. I understand that a lot of cops have to do this, but this guy used to take it to the extreme that, I mean, I never met somebody like this individual. Last time I heard that it was that somebody did get off on him, but who knows? That was just a rumor, and it came down years later down the line, you know. But with this being said, man, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man, if you want to support this channel. Muchas gracias. I wish nothing but the best to all of you. Till next video.